Picture this. You're on the couch. Your dog is curled up against you. They let out this long, slow, deeply dramatic yawn. And you think, perfect. They're so happy right now. Yeah, about that. That yawn? Your dog wasn't relaxed. They were politely begging you to stop touching them. And you, full of love, pulled them closer. There are 6 of these signals your dog sends every single day. Silently, patiently, with the quiet hope that one day, you'll finally get it. The last one on this list is the one nobody talks about. It doesn't look like stress. It doesn't look like anything. And by the time most owners notice it, it's been happening for months. Stay until the end. This one will change how you see your dog forever. Welcome to the Dog Talk. If your dog means everything to you, hit subscribe right now. Let's get into it.
Okay, let's start with the one that's going to make you feel slightly terrible. And I say that with all the love in the world.
Your dog yawns when you cuddle them. You've seen it 1,000 times. You've probably filmed it and sent it to someone with the caption, "He's so cozy." He is not cozy. Norwegian ethologist Turid Rugaas spent decades studying what she called calming signals, a complete hidden language dogs use to manage stress and communicate discomfort without barking, growling, or doing anything that would get them in trouble. Yawning is one of the loudest words in that language. When your dog yawns during unsolicited physical contact, their nervous system is working overtime to self-regulate. They're not winding down, they're coping. Here's the part that actually stings. Research published in Applied Animal Behavior Science found that dogs use calming signals most with the people they love most. Not strangers, not other dogs, you. Because they love you too much to growl, so they yawn, they look away, they lick their lips. They do everything they can to de-escalate, while you sit there thinking you're having a moment. You are having a moment. Just not the one you thought. The fix is beautifully simple. Let them come to you. The second you ease back and stop initiating, watch. Within a minute, in almost every case, your dog will walk right back over and lean against you on their own terms. That's not your dog being independent. That's your dog saying yes, freely, without pressure. And that yes means everything. Sign number 2 is something you've been misreading every single time you walk through your front door. And it's quietly teaching your dog that the worst part of their day is when you come home.
You know the look.
You walk through the door. Something's been destroyed. And before you've even processed what you're looking at, your dog is already there. Ears back, eyes huge and soft, body low, tail doing that sad little tuck. And you think, caught you. Here's the truth that changes everything. Your dog has absolutely no idea what they did wrong. Guilt requires something called episodic memory. The ability to mentally travel back in time, replay a specific event, and feel remorse about it. Dogs don't have that. What they do have is an extraordinary ability to read human body language in real time. The moment you walk through that door with that energy, tense shoulders, a certain look on your face, a slightly different tone before you've even spoken, your dog clocked it instantly. They have no idea about the pillow, but they know something is wrong, and they're already bracing for it.
A study out of Barnard College proved this directly.
Dogs displayed the guilty look most intensely, not when they had misbehaved, but when their owner believed they had. The behavior was triggered entirely by the owner's emotional state, not the dog's conscience. The guilt is yours. You're just watching them absorb it. Every time you scold that look, you are punishing a dog that is already afraid. You are correcting fear with more fear. And over time, your dog doesn't learn to behave better. They learn that your homecoming is something to dread. The shift is simple but profound. Walk in neutral, shoulders relaxed, soft eyes, calm voice. Your energy is the most powerful signal you send your dog. And you're sending it before you even open your mouth. Be the signal that says, I'm home, you're safe, everything is fine. If you're still watching right now, you already care more about your dog's emotional world than most owners ever will. And what's coming next is something that happens in the first 60 seconds of every single morning. Something that feels like love. Something that's actually loading your dog's nervous system with stress before the day has even started. Good morning. Your dog is vibrating, literally vibrating. Tail like a helicopter, full body wiggle. You match the energy, high-pitched voice, big movements, hands everywhere. And you think, this is the best part of my day. It is the best part of your day. For your dog, neurologically speaking, it is a cortisol bomb. That explosion of excitement is a full adrenaline spike. And when you amplify it, matching the energy, escalating the chaos, you're training your dog's nervous system to launch from zero to completely flooded before their feet have hit the floor.
Researchers tracked cortisol levels in dogs who had chaotic morning greetings and found they carried elevated stress hormones for hours afterward. The morning doesn't reset when you leave. It stays with them all day.
The frantic morning greeting doesn't disappear when you leave for work. It echoes through their entire day. And the worst part? It looks like connection. It feels like love. Both of you are smiling. But underneath that wagging tail, their nervous system is already running hot, and the day hasn't even started. I'm not saying don't be happy to see your dog. Please be happy to see your dog. But there is a difference between joy and chaos. The dogs with the most stable, calm, emotional baselines. Their owners taught them quietly and consistently that mornings are soft. A calm voice, a gentle stroke, a slow start, not rejection, safety. Try it tomorrow, just once. Greet them quietly. Watch how fast they settle. That dog is not bored. That dog is regulated. And a regulated dog is a happy dog, not as a metaphor, but as a biological fact.
Keep watching. Because sign number 4 involves something you do with hands, approximately 10,000 times over a dog's lifetime. And your dog has never once enjoyed it.
Every single person who has ever met a dog has done this. You see the dog, you smile, you reach your hand out directly over their head and give them a nice friendly pat. The dog tolerates this because they are very polite and you are very tall. From the dog's point of view, a large object moving directly toward their face from above is, evolutionarily, neurologically, instinctively, a threat signal. It cuts across their visual field. It comes from a direction they can't comfortably track. Their entire threat detection system briefly lights up. Canine behavioral studies consistently show that dogs lean away from overhead petting, even with people they deeply trust and genuinely love. Most owners interpret that micro-lean, that slight head turn, that almost invisible flinch, as nothing.
It's not nothing. It's your dog being extremely polite about something that makes them deeply uncomfortable because they love you enough to endure it. And here's what makes it worse.
When a dog places their chin or paw over another dog's back, that's a deliberate dominance signal. Your loving head pat lands in the exact same neurological category. You're not being aggressive, but their brain doesn't fully know that. The fix takes 2 seconds. Reach under the chin, scratch the chest, approach from the side, below their eye line, not above it. Watch what happens. That tense micro-tolerance disappears. What replaces it is a lean, a full, committed, voluntary lean into your hand.
That lean is consensed. That is your dog choosing your touch instead of just enduring it.
There is a profound difference between those two things. And once you feel the second one, you will never be satisfied with the first again. Before sign number 5, I need you to think about the last time your dog was lying across the room, just watching you. You probably glanced over, your eyes met for a second, and then you looked back at your phone. That moment was one of the most important things your dog has ever tried to give you. And in that second, you looked away. You missed it entirely. Your dog watches you constantly. You've noticed this. You've probably found it slightly creepy at times. It isn't creepy, it's devotion. And buried inside those long, quiet stares is a gesture so emotionally significant that behavioral researchers describe it as one of the most vulnerable things a dog can offer another living being. When your dog makes soft, relaxed eye contact with you and follows it with a slow, deliberate blink, they are consciously lowering their guard. In the wild, sustained direct eye contact between dogs is confrontational. It means something. It carries weight. So choosing to make that contact soft, to stay open, to blink slowly, that is your dog telling you, I feel completely safe with you. I trust you with my vulnerability. That slow blink is not your dog being sleepy. That is your dog handing you something precious.
A landmark study from the University of Tokyo confirmed that mutual gaze between dogs and their owners triggers a significant oxytocin release in both species.
The same bonding hormone that connects a mother to her newborn. Your dog is not just looking at you. They are chemically bonding with you, in real time, through eye contact alone. And most owners look away after 2 seconds. The practice is almost embarrassingly simple. Next time your dog offers that soft gaze, hold it. Slow blink back. Let the moment breathe. You are not staring them down. You are answering them. You are saying in the oldest language either of you knows, I see you. You're safe. I'm here. Give them that. Every single time they ask for it. Because sign number 6 is about what happens when you stop giving it. This is the sign that breaks quietly over months with no dramatic moment, no obvious rupture. Just a slow and heartbreaking shift that most owners never even notice until it's already done.
This one doesn't look like anything.
Your dog walks over, nudges your hand with their nose, stands there for a moment, just stands there, and then quietly walks away when you don't respond. And you think, oh, they were just stretching. They weren't stretching. What you just watched was a bid for connection. Canine attachment research shows that securely bonded dogs actively seek proximity during moments of uncertainty, low-level stress, or emotional need. Not because they're needy, but because you are their safe base, their anchor, the one living thing in the world whose presence tells them that everything is going to be okay. That nudge was a question. Are you there? Do you see me? Can I have 30 seconds of you? And the answer they got was silence. When that pattern repeats, days, weeks, months of unanswered bids, dogs don't just give up in the moment. They adjust their entire attachment behavior. Researchers who study canine bonding identify this gradual withdrawal as a marker of anxious or avoidant attachment. A dog who has quietly learned that reaching for you leads nowhere. So they stop reaching. No dramatic moment, no obvious rupture. Just a dog who used to follow you everywhere, who used to nudge your hand a dozen times a day, slowly, quietly, learning to stop trying. Not because they love you less, because they've stopped believing you'll answer.
You can reverse this right now. Tonight.
The next time your dog comes to you, stop everything. Put the phone face down. Place your hand on them for 30 seconds of actual, unhurried, complete presence. No half attention. No one more scroll. Just you and your dog. To you, that's 30 seconds. To the part of them that has been waiting and hoping and quietly adjusting expectations, that's everything. 6 signs, all of them quiet, all of them easy to miss.
And here's the thing I need you to hold on to. None of this happened because you're a bad owner. Not one bit of it.
Every single miscommunication on this list came from love. The yawn you missed because you were lost in the warmth of the moment. The guilt you punished because you genuinely wanted them to understand. The morning energy you matched because their joy is the most contagious thing in your life, and you couldn't bring yourself to dim it. The head you patted because that's what humans do when they love something. The gaze you looked away from because nobody ever told you what it meant. The nudge you didn't answer because life was happening and you didn't know it was a question. Every single one of them. An attempt at connection that got lost in translation.
The worst damage in any relationship, human or canine, is almost always done with the best intentions.
But here is what animal behaviorists confirm, over and over again. Dogs are not fragile. Their attachment runs deeper than any accumulated misreading. Their capacity for forgiveness is, honestly, embarrassing compared to ours. The bond is not broken. It has simply been waiting, patiently, quietly, with that same steady hope they bring to every nudge, every slow blink, every yawn they've been sending you for years.
Starting today, you have something most owners never get. The ability to actually hear what your dog has been saying all along.
Every signal is a sentence. Every behavior is a word in a language they've been speaking since the day they first looked up at you and decided you were their person. They never stopped talking. You just learned how to listen.
That is what the dog talk exists for. Not to make you feel like you've been failing your dog, but to make sure that from today, you show up for them they've always needed. Subscribe, because every single week we go deeper into the language your dog speaks and the bond that's waiting on the other side of truly understanding it.
Your dog chose you. Now you know how to choose them back.